lightning strike the windshield of a plane full of passengers while in flight. That plane was on its way to Madrid when it was hit and then forced back to Miami International Airport.
But frustration for those passengers has only grown over time. Local 10 News reporter Todd Tongan joins us live to explain. Todd.
Lori and Calvin, let's begin by saying all the passengers I spoke to are very relieved and grateful to be safe back on the ground. They say that's great, but they say they understand that this airline cannot deal with an act of God, but they say that after this incident happened, their reaction time, their communication skills, that the airline has done very little to try and get these people to their destination.
Can you speak louder? Yes, please.
It was a chaotic scene as Air Europa passengers huddled around the ticketing desk trying to find out when they would finally be flying to Madrid, Spain.
Tonight, I guess all the flights are booked. There are people that have cruises, they're just missing everything because 36 to 48 hours is not acceptable when something like this happens.
What happened to Air Europa Flight 98 is clear to see in this picture snapped by a deplaning passenger after the Boeing 787 Dreamliner was hit by lightning and the cockpit window shattered.
It was bumpy and it was concerning.
It was like grasping kind of turbulence.
I've never been in that much turbulence in my life.
Despite a possible catastrophic incident compromising the plane's integrity, the pilots appear to keep their cool.
Europa 09, we need to fly heading at 09 and 0 to avoid.
Passengers say there was no communication and they learned they were returning to Miami off the plane's navigation screens. Cell phone video shows the plane finally landing at MIA around 11:30 p.m. with rattled passengers applauding when it was wheels down. Many were bused to a nearby airport hotel but told to return first thing in the morning, only to find out the plane is sitting on the tarmac, waiting for repairs to be done. Frustrated passengers had a message for Air Europa.
If something happens like this, I get it wasn't like your fault, but you really need to inform the passengers of what's going on because we've all been just sitting here waiting for hours for answers and we haven't gotten any.
Initially, they thought they were going to fly out at 1 o'clock. Then some were told that maybe they'd get out at 9:30 tonight. At last check, they were all sent to a nearby hotel and told that they would get out tomorrow at 8 a.m. and to be back here at MIA at 5 a.m. At Miami International Airport, Todd Tongan, Local 10 News.